Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. We are going to go through a slow flow sequence today, and this is a live recorded class. Get yourself a blanket or something to sit on just at the beginning and at the end of the session. Make yourself comfortable. If you need yoga blocks, they're not essential, but it might be an added extra if you want to do any of that. Thank you for joining me, thank you for being here, and let's get started on your slow flow sequence today. To a nice seated position. So obviously I'm sitting up on a blanket, a rolled up blanket. I'm just going to move my sit bones back, making sure I'm really feeling grounded in the floor. And remember, you can add in extra cushioning if that feels more comfortable. For the moment, we're going to go through our slow breath work, but what we're going to focus on is the chakras. So we're going to go through 3 breaths to the root chakra, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, top of the head. Okay, so all we're going to do is just focus on breathing in through our nose and then exhaling through our nose. Okay, so first of all, take your hands on your thighs, on your knees. You can take the Gyan Mudra if that feels comfortable, and slowly close down those eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hunch your shoulders up against your ears. See if you can really push your arms into the knees. And then exhale, sigh out the mouth as you release the shoulders away from your ears. Let's do that one more time. You can be really active or slow with this one. So you decide. Inhale, shoulders to the ears, nice and high. Push the hands into the knees. And then exhale, slow release or big exhale. Last one. Inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Hold it here, keep pushing with those hands into the knees. And then exhale, slowly lower down and relax those shoulders. Just taking a very, very gentle neck circle. For those of you who, is this the first thing that you're doing today, or perhaps, the 15th thing that you've already done this morning? Whatever you are up to, just get yourself grounded in this moment. You've taken time out to focus on yourself, focus on your body, your mind, your spirit, your energy, and then circles gently the other way. So we're still in that sagittal plane, we're still in the frontal plane, pardon me, and keep rotating the chin all around, drawing little circles with the head and neck. Beautiful. Come back to central. And then exhale, ground in this moment. We're going to start off on the root chakra. So we're just going to take 3 breaths. And as you're taking a deep inhale through the nose, focus on the color red. With this chakra, we want to feel safe. We want to feel grounded. And start to lengthen and deepen your exhale. So we're going to do that 2 more times. There is no rush here, and if you get an extra breath in, fantastic. Deep breath in through the nose. Focusing on the base of the spine. Are there any fears that come up? Is there any positive things that you can bring out of the root chakra whilst you're in this energy, whilst you're in this state? How can you feel more safe, more secure, more stable in your own body? Last breath here. And then exhale through the nose. You're going to move that energy up towards the sacral chakra now. Again, we're going to focus on the orange color. So the color orange, the water element of our sacral chakra. Be like water, flow like water. Allow yourself to be molded through where your journey is taking you. As you inhale, where can you feel more intimate with yourself, within your body, within your home? How can you really tap into your playfulness and nurture your divine feminine within you and in the things that you're doing? Last breath here. Beautiful. Moving the energy up to the solar plexus chakra. This is your I am envisioned, powerful divine masculine self. Bright yellow light. Stoking and creating that fire within. How can you take on a more of an authoritative leadership position within your own body and within your life? Allow your solar plexus to channel aligned action, going with what your body is telling you to do. Last breath here. And then exhale, moving the energy up to the heart chakra. In this heart chakra, how can you be a little bit more open to self-love, to personal growth, focusing on the color green or pink here. As you're opening and expanding that chest, every single movement we're going to do is going to tap in every chakra. So how can you open yourself up to receive the love that you desire and maybe offer it to somebody else today? How can you nurture that love within? Last breath here. Breathing into the throat chakra, this time the color blue. How can you balance between listening more and talking less? Talking more and listening. Keep imagining this blue light, speaking your truth, being honest with yourself and others about your needs and your desires. Last breath here. And then exhaling, moving the energy up to the third eye chakra. Here, it's that color indigo. Envisioning your future. We are manifestors and creators of our life. How can you embody all of the energies from the root all the way to the third eye? And how would you like your day to look today? What feelings would you like to embody? What things would you like to accomplish? Last breath here. And then moving all of that energy to the top of the head, the crown chakra, this white light, sending that energy out into the universe. How can you connect to your higher self, to source energy, to the highest version of you, now, today, and align with the purpose for the rest of your journey here? Last breath here. Beautiful. Slowly, we're going to open up our eyes and work with the chakras. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to meet them into a prayer position, working from the root. We're going to gather all of that energy up to the sky, and we're going to rotate over to the right hand side and then the left, okay? So if you're coming with me, start from the bottom. We're going to take our hands, we're going to take deep breath in through the root all the way to the head, big inhale, and then exhale, rotate to the right hand side. So nice tall spine. You don't need to rotate that much. We're only just getting started. So take a deep breath in, come back to center, inhale, lift, exhale over to the left. So your left hand is a kickstand, possibly moving only a 1/4 degree. Inhale, lift up to the sky, exhale to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, lift to the center, exhale to the left. Make this movement nice and fluid, controlled from the core. Inhale, center, exhale. 2 more times each side. Go in your own time, in your own movement pattern, in your own pace. This is the last one for me on my mat. Inhale, exhale. Last one here. Inhale, over to the left. Okay, this time let's do one more, but let's hold it. So inhale to the center, and then exhale, hold to the right side. So hold it over. See if you can now really rotate from that waist over to the right shoulder, to the back of the room. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale here. Exhale over to the left. And really sink into this twist from the waist. 2 more breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Come back up to center, taking those arms straight up to the sky, and then this time dropping the right hand and elevating that left hand a reach up towards the right corner of the room. Drop both shoulders away from your ears. Come back up to center, bring both arms up, really work with the core on this one. So we're not using momentum, we're using our core to drop our left arm, reach up to the left corner of the ceiling with your right hand. Come back up to center, using the core, exhaling, right hand down, and open up the chest a little bit more. See if you can look possibly over the left elbow or the armpit. Come back up to center, inhale here, exhale, drop down, and see if you can really open up that left side of the chest. Beautiful. Come back up to center, but this time flex both fingers. So we are going to stay in this flexed position. And what we're going to do is topple over to the left and stay in this nice long line energy. Take a deep breath in, come back to center. So again, we're working with a waistline. So nice core action here. I'm working with our obliques, working with our QL muscle. Come back up to center. Keep those shoulder blades retracted, rather than bending those elbows or coming into a curve. Last one on each side. Inhale here, open and expand that chest. Exhale and drop. Stay grounded in the root chakra. Inhale here. Exhale over to the other side. Beautiful. Okay, last time, come back up to center and just circle out those wrists. Circle out those wrists, because you might have felt a little bit of tingling all around the arms. Move yourself over to a kneeling position this time. So I'm going to move my blanket to the side. We might not need it for the rest of the session, but we'll see how we go. Take all fours, knees hip distance, arms shoulder distance. Take a deep breath in here. We're going to go straight into the lower leg. So extend that right foot and square off those hips. Take a deep breath in here. Pull in with the abdominals and lift that right leg up. Inhale here and push the ground away with those arms. Breathe for 2 breaths. Breathe for 1 breath. Now, if you want to extend that left arm forward and hold. Inhale here, 3 breaths. Good. Really square off those hips. Push the ground away with the right hand. 1 more breath here. Listen carefully. We're going to take that left elbow to right knee, tuck it in. Touch, and then extend back out. Beautiful. Flex the foot or point the toes. Exhale, inhale, reach, exhale, touch. 3 more. Inhale, reach, exhale, touch, inhale, reach, exhale. Last one for me. Inhale, exhale. And as you inhale, hold for 3 breaths now. So really focus on pushing the ground away. Inhale, exhale. Listen carefully. Drop that left hand down. Curl that left foot and come straight into a 3-legged dog. Nice and high with that right leg. Push the ground away with the arms. And inhale here. Exhale, draw that knee to nose all the way in, look forward and take that foot in between those hands, drop that left knee, and then come into this low lunge variation. So we're going to take it up another level, take those fingertips up nice and high, sit in that hip crease, hold here. 3 breaths. Last breath. Beautiful. Drop those arms down. Take a deep breath in here. Curl that back toe. And then we're going to pop it up straight forward. And come into a bent over position. So just let yourself hang here. Let yourself just have equal distribution with the feet. And we're going to repeat the whole thing again, but on the other side. So just take 2 more breaths here. Really take your tummy over the thighs, soft bend to the knees. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift. And then exhale, drop that right foot back and come into this low lunge variation. Deep breath in, stay in this hip crease, arms up nice and high, and breathe for 3 breaths. So each time you're doing a movement, focus on what the muscles are doing. Are you pushing your left foot into the mat? Are you pushing the right toes into the floor? Are you drawing in your navel towards the spine? Take both hands down this time, curl that right toe under, and then take that left foot nice and high for a 3-legged dog. Hold here. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Listen carefully. Bend that right knee. Keep that left foot high. And we're staying straight here into this nice extended position. So left foot is extended. Square those hips off. Inhale here. Push into the ground with those arms. And find that core stability. Nice, strong, long line from the left toes to the top of the head. For those of you who want to increase, take that right arm alongside your ear and reach with those arms. Reach with those fingertips. Push the ground away with the left hand. 2 more breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Tuck that elbow in. This is an option. Elbow to knee. And extend back up. Elbow to knee. And extend back up. See if you can go a little bit slower this time. Really be mindful of where you are. Last 3 here. Last one on my mat. And extend and hold. When you've done your 6, extend and hold. Good. Stay here for 3 breaths. Keep pushing the ground away. Last breath. Beautiful. Drop that right hand down. Drop that left leg down. And just do some nice gentle cat-cows. Now you can do your normal cat-cow, or you can do some barrel rolls. So left to right, right to left. Whichever side you decide to go on first. So just neutralizing that spine, taking away any tension around the lumbar area. And then if you're doing barrel rolls like me, circle the other way. So left to right now. Sometimes I find that this is so much more connected with my sacral chakra when I do the barrel rolls. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to do the whole thing again, but we're going to step it up and add on. Okay, so staying grounded with those hands, knees straight underneath your hips. Extend that right leg back out and extend it up to the sky. Square off those hips. Inhale here, and then exhale. We are going to push the ground away and raise that left arm up. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here. This time we're only going to do 3 elbow to knees. So if you want to stay in that static position, please do if you're coming with me. Inhale and exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. And hold. Hold, hold, hold. 2 more breaths. See if you can really push the ground away with the right hand. Drop that left hand down, curl that left toe, and then straight up to three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in here. One more breath. Beautiful. Take that knee to nose. Look straight forward. Drop that foot down, but keep your back leg elevated. Keep it up, keep it up. Beautiful. Inhale here. Drop that left foot down to a warrior one, straight up, nice and high. Hold it here. Deep breath. Beautiful. One more breath. Now transfer over to a warrior two. So make sure you've got this nice position, that heel arch alignment. Your torso is in midline and your fingertips are reaching out beyond the horizon. Your right knee is tractioning over towards the pinky edge of your right toes. Take a deep breath in here. So we're going to do some static and, well, we're going to do some dynamic movement. So what we're going to do is take the right leg, straighten it, and we're going to touch those arms up overhead. And then we're going to exhale back into warrior two and hold, okay? So really power through those legs on this one. We're going to inhale up to the sky, touch those arms up overhead, and then exhale straight back down. Four more. Inhale, lift. Exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Beautiful. Reverse the warrior. Come up and away. Reach up towards the sky with that right hand. Two more breaths here. And then exhale into side angle pose. So get into position where you're really pushing that left knife edge of the foot down into the mat, opening up the left side of the body to the ceiling. Inhale here. Two more breaths. Dropping that left hand down. Now you can take a traditional vinyasa, chaturanga, whatever you prefer. For those of you who are coming with me, I'm going to go straight back down onto my knees and then sit back into my hips. So it is up to you whether you wanted to take a traditional vinyasa. This is your practice. This is your core. Beautiful. Extend that left leg back and then raise up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in here. Push the ground away. Extend that right arm and hold here. Last breath. And then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale and extend. Really push the ground away with the left hand. Good, we've only got one more here. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And hold for 3 breaths. So really focus on straining that spine as if you were at a table and somebody can rest a tray of drinks on your back. Pulling in the navel. Last breath here. Dropping that right hand down, curling that right toe straight up to the sky for three-legged dog. Inhale here. Two more breaths. Last breath. Take that knee to nose and then drop it forward, but keep on your toes with your right leg. So just getting yourself into position here, and then drop that back foot into warrior one. Come straight up to the strong position. Back leg is nice and tight. Your left foot is driving into the floor. Your torso is engaged. You're looking straight forward. Your hamstrings, glutes core, everything in that lower body is active. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale over, position yourself over to warrior two. So take yourself over to warrior two. Inhale, section off your midline. Make sure you're nice and solid here. Take a deep breath in. We're going to meet our arms up overhead, straighten up our leg, and then exhale back into warrior two. Nice and solid. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Two more. Inhale, pardon me, three more that was. Exhale, two more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Flip those palms, reach forward before you go back into reversing your warrior. 2 breaths here. Keep driving that knife edge of the right foot into the ground. Last breath. And make your way into that side angle pose. Exhale over to that side angle. Pushing the ground away. We're not leaning on our thigh. We're just using it as an assist. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Beautiful. Make your way back over to the floor. Chaturanga or down dog. Hold position. Beautiful. Let's do that whole sequence again. So this time we are going to center your left foot, raise the right leg up to the sky. Inhale here, take that knee to nose. Inhale, extend, and then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, exhale, knee to nose. Look forward, drop that right foot down. Come straight into that warrior one position, nice and strong. Inhale here. Beautiful. Keep driving that back leg into the ground. Inhale. Last breath. Exhale over to the warrior two. So just set yourself up for success, nice and strong in this position. Your knee is tractioning over those pinky toes. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Reverse that warrior. Come back into warrior two. And this time we're going to go straight up to meet our hands. So straighten up that right leg, palms touch overhead. And then exhale, warrior two. 2 more like this. Inhale, touch. Exhale. Back into warrior two. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And then come into that side angle position. Inhale here. Open up the chest. Keep those feet grounded into the floor. Last breath. Drop those hands down, vinyasa or no vinyasa, come straight back into downward dog. If those of you who want to generate more heat, you can do your vinyasa flow. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Center your right foot this time. Extend that left leg. And exhale, knee to nose. Really round that back. See if you can really touch knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward, drop that left foot down. Back leg drops straight into warrior one. Arms extend, hold here. So pushing the ground away with those feet. Tractioning that knee over to the left pinky edge toe. And driving both feet into the floor. Still focusing on that base chakra, that root chakra here. Exhale, come over to warrior two. Again, set yourself up for success. Take minor adjustments or movements where needed. So flip the palm, reverse that warrior. Beautiful. Come back up to center, warrior two. And then this time palms up overhead, extend that left leg, and then exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, and then come into side angle pose. Pushing the ground away, opening up that right side body. Inhale here. Beautiful. Make your way all the way back down. Chaturanga or no chaturanga, whatever you prefer, or you can go straight into down dog like I am. 3 breaths here. Pushing the ground away with those fingertips. Really hugging the armpits into the heart space. The tailbone is pushing high to the sky. Take a deep breath in here, and we're going to go straight into the yogic squat. So if you want to bend the knees and then jump forward into that low squat position, or you can step, whatever you prefer. Beautiful. Get yourself settled. I'm going to just do a little bit of gentle movement here before we settle in for a few breaths. So extend that right arm over to the right side. Open up that left arm to the ceiling. Hold here for 3 breaths. Open up those hips. Generate that heat into the body, into the lower body. Beautiful. Replace that left arm down to the mat, and this time over to the left hand side, and then open up that right arm to the sky. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Beautiful. This time replace both arms down, but keep them nice and wide. So both palms are pointing on 10 and 2 on the clock, and keep that chest open if you can. Oh, this is going to be a little bit difficult, of course. We're really relying on those hips. Okay, this time we're going to take our fingertips in between our hands. Push the palms together, the knees pushing against the elbows pushing against the knees. Now we're going to go all the way up for 10 squats, okay? So whatever position you feel comfortable in, if you need support, take support. We're going to push the ground away, lift up with our palms up to the ceiling, up to the sky, straight up, nice big squat, and then gently come back down into this position. Pause here. So these are going to be 10 slow squats. So push the ground away, push the feet into the mat to lift you up. This is 2. Come all the way back down. Use that core. Drive those knees out. Beautiful. Okay, let's do 8 more. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower. 7. Inhale, lift. Push the ground away with the feet. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, halfway. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last 3. Last 2. Keep those legs strong. Keep going, you're almost there. Last 1. Beautiful. Slow it back down. Stay in this deep squat position. 5 breaths here. I know. Your legs are going to love you tomorrow. Keep pushing those palms together. Knees into the elbows. Elbows into the knees. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. Last one. Slowly and carefully, if you can, extend those arms out and then drop that bum down. See if you can come straight into that bow pose. Oh yeah, here we go. Challenge. Hold here for 5 breaths. Goodness me. Oh, is anybody getting their breath erratic? Let's come back to our breath. Inhale. Exhale and reach. For those of you who want to extend, inhale. Exhale and reach. 2 more breaths. Feel those shakes. It's your body telling you it loves you. And then exhale, drop those feet down, take those arms back behind you, and then just windscreen wipe those legs. Give your hips a little bit of a break. Whew. Hope you felt a little bit more heat in those last few sequences. We're almost on the home straight, so almost there. We're going to counteract what we've just done and open up our chest, okay? So feet hip distance apart, fingertips right behind you. You can either point those fingertips forward or behind you, whatever you prefer. Take a deep breath and we're just going to do a few bridge pumps, okay? So inhale here and then exhale, squeeze the glutes, push the feet into the ground and come up to a nice tabletop position. And then lower down and tap your bum to the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, push the ground away with the feet and the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Good, 2 more. Last one. Option here is to hold, so keep pushing the ground away, so keep squeezing the glutes. Now if you've got any issues with your neck, keep your head straight forward, chin tucked in. If you have no issues and you want to drop your head back, lift up those hips a little bit higher, ensure they don't drop. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Drop the bum straight back down, come straight into that bow pose. So using that core, coming into that nice strong position. Now for some of you, if you want to, grab a hold of those ankles and really pull on the shins to lift your body up nice and high. Beautiful. So if you want to, transfer those hands underneath those thighs and we're going to extend that one leg and then lower back down. Extend the other one and lower back down. Now if you wanted to do this just without those hand support, it's fine. But the whole point is we're gonna get a really nice tight V position and opening up those thighs. Beautiful. Drop those feet back down, come up. We're gonna do like a Pilates roll down. So palms up, pull the navel in and slowly roll down as slow as you possibly can until that last moment your core is active, and then drop yourself slowly with control onto the mat. Okay, so a few bridge pumps here. We're going to take our left foot, center it into the mat, and then cross the right foot over the left. So avoid the knee, palms down, push the left foot into the mat and lift up with those hips. Now you may not come up very high and that's okay, we're not supposed to, but we're going to do 10 pumps with that left leg, okay? So lower down with control and then big push with that left foot into the ground. Lower with control and then exhale, lift. Good. Inhale, exhale. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. This is halfway. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Option is to hold up for 5 breaths. I know this is burning. I know that left thigh, the right glute, everything is on fire right now. 3 more breaths. Keep driving that left foot into the mat. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Lower down the feet, the hips, pardon me, and then just take the fingertips in between the thighs and give yourself a little bit of a stretch. So just opening up the abductors, the glutes. Whew, giving that leg a little bit of a rest. Beautiful. Now before we move over to the other side, watch carefully. All I'm going to do is move my hips over to the left side. So my right foot is planted. Beautiful. It's just got a nice side stretch here. In this position, if you can, push the left knee away, and you can either extend that right arm into goalpost or straight out, whichever you prefer. So what I've done is I've kept my feet here, and I've literally just popped over to the left hand side. That's it. So nice side stretch here. 2 more breaths. Okay, using the core, come back up, bringing those legs up to that neutral position, and then swap legs. So right foot goes down, left foot crosses over, palms back into the floor, ground that right foot back into that single leg pump. Okay, so 10 here. Lift up the hips, push the ground away with the right foot, lower with control. Inhale, lift, exhale and control, lower. Now if you find that the breath is a little bit opposite, you wanted to do an exhale and an inhale on the opposite way, please do so. Find with what works for you, but keep focusing on pushing the right foot into the mat and lifting. Halfway here, 5 more. Inhale, squeeze that right glute, lower with control. Last 4, 3, 2. This time, hold up for 5 breaths. I know this is painful. We're really pushing our lower body today. Keep pushing the ground away with that right foot. Last 2 breaths. Last 1. So lower those hips down with control, and remember, keep those feet stacked where they are and feed those hands in between behind the right thigh. Beautiful. Hold it here. Give that left thigh a bit of a stretch. Oh, doesn't this feel so good after all of that leg work? And then release the release that right thigh. And then remember, keeping that toes flexed, take the whole leg package over to the right side. So the left foot is flat, and then there's a soft bend to the right knee. Again, you can goalpost that left arm or extend it, depending upon what's around you. See if you can push the right knee away from midline with your right hand. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Okay, using that core control, pull the navel in before you reach those legs back into midline, and then just come into this nice knees into the chest position. So just one last pose before we go into Shavasana, before we go into a nice resting position and integrate everything we've done. For those of you who want to take yourself into a happy baby. So you can either grab the outside of your foot, you can grab your toes, you can grab your thighs. And as we're doing this, I really want you to push your sacrum into the mat and then push your head, your skull into the mat too. So really tuck that chin in. So I want a nice long line between the sacrum all the way up to the top of the spine. So it's not so much about the hip opener, it's about really pushing your spine into the mat and getting that nice length in that body. For those of you who want to, let's have a little bit of a play like our sacral chakra, and you may want to rock from side to side. Completely up to you if you want to play in this energy. If you want to stay static, that's completely up to you too. Beautiful. Okay, slowly bring those knees in towards your chest and just do a gentle hip circle left to right with those knees. And circle the other way, right to left. Take a deep breath in. Extend those legs out in front of you. Legs nice and wide. Arms nice and open. And settle yourself into this Shavasana position. Allow yourself to come back to that breath, focusing on the root chakra. Take 3 more breaths here. And just see, how do you feel from the beginning of the class to now? How is your root chakra opened? Is it feeling more secure, safe, grounded? And then moving up the energy channels straight over to the sacral chakra. Are you feeling more deeply in tune with yourself? A little bit more intimate with your body? A bit more compassion with your own self? Taking the focus over to the solar plexus chakra. Feel the power that you generated in the session today. The deep level of leading your body into positions that you have done before but not quite like today. Because every day is different. Every time you're strengthening. Taking the focus up to your heart chakra. How much did you soften into the poses today? Soften into the depth of love for yourself, for your body, for your practice? Or were you harsh with yourself with certain poses? Were you able to be a little bit more kinder to yourself and took the modification? Moving over to the throat chakra. And the ability to speak your truth about how you felt today has gone. What are the things that you want to express throughout the rest of your day? Focusing over to the third eye chakra. How do you envision your practice to follow you throughout your day? The challenges you may have overcome. How can you implement that into a new vision of taking on challenges? Being probably a little bit more patient with yourself. And then integrate this all into the crown chakra. How can you embody your higher self today? And take a couple more breaths here. Slowly bringing the awareness back into your breath. Deepen that breath. And start to bring awareness into the fingers and toes. Give them a gentle hello. Extend those arms up overhead, those feet out ahead of you. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And when you're ready, come over to your favorite side in a fetal position. Keeping those eyes closed. Take your time, there is no rush. We have time. Take a few breaths in the fetal position if you can, before you make your way into a nice seated position. Keeping those eyes closed, coming straight into that whole flow that we did. So palms down to the solar, to the root chakra, all the way up to the sacral, solar, palms up towards the heart, throat, third eye, crown up towards the sky. And then exhale over to the right hand side. Just hold here for 2 breaths. How does this feel different to the last time, to the first time that you did it? Come back up to center, palms down together into the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Inhale, lift, and then exhale over to the left side and hold for 2 more breaths. Good, come back up to center. Take a deep breath in, palms to the heart chakra, and we're going to take 1 Om together, okay? So take a deep breath in, and a collective The divine in me sees and honors the divine in you. Namaste. Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this session today, and if you haven't already, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And I would love to grow my channel, so the more you engage, the more you interact and let me know what you want, the more this channel and this community can grow, so more people can find strength and conditioning, mobility and mindfulness for themselves and feel good in their skin. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.